house in the middle of the parking lot. And this dig deep thing that you talk about, we've pushed for an agricultural plan called School to Farms for years. I'm glad you finally listened. But you could do that right now. You talk about growing grapes. You could do that right now. You don't have to wait for Measure KK to pass because the land is already agricultural. So why don't you start your dig deeping right now and put your vines in and let's see how they work. Thank you.
Okay.
Actually, it's a great comment. I'm sorry, am I supposed to
Dutra,
respond?
is this your rebuttal?
No, am I not supposed to respond? Okay,
If
that's
you
fine.
wish to.
No,
If you wish
I'm
to,
fine,
you may
I'm
use
fine.
your rebuttal. We only have one more question.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, this is our last question now?
This is the last question. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. I extended the time by about 5 minutes.
Oh, that's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
so, okay, this is the last question, and I will give it to Mr. Dutra because I've lost my place. Okay, we've gotten 3 questions about the impact on services. The services, what will this do in impacting our schools, police and fire? But most importantly, how about traffic congestion? And we'll go to Mr. Dutra.
That's a great question. Having served on the city council 2 terms, I can tell you, and having actually worked with Eden Housing on a 98-unit senior housing project in Fremont, I can tell you that the least impactful on-city services project that you could build is senior houses, open space, community gardens, and park access. The development that is being proposed has the lowest traffic impact potential for that area. And so that you know this is just not an assertion, but the truth, you have to ask yourself, with 400 residents sitting up, living currently now, seniors living up in the Masonic home, what sort of traffic impact that imposes on Mission Boulevard? The answer is it's non-existent, because they are seniors living up there. We are talking about memory care. We are talking about skilled nursing facilities, senior housing, parks, community gardens. You've just heard from Bob himself that the maximum amount of homes, and they only know that because we took the remainder property and said, if in fact they were going to be homes, how many homes could be there? Because we knew that the question would arise. It's 100. 100 homes on 63 acres. The intent of the Masons is not to impose, in fact, quite the contrary. They are not only building these facilities, but will maintain the facilities.
Thank you. Mr. Garfinkel. I won't
you.
make that mistake anymore.
Thank you. Can you repeat the question, please? So I got lost listening to.
Oh, there were several questions, about impact to services, schools, police and fire, and particularly traffic.
Well, it won't impact schools so much, except we'll have kids trying to cross Mission Boulevard, and the school district and the state was having a hemorrhage over the fact that when they wanted to build out Logan High School and expand it over to where the swim center is, because they were afraid that the teenagers would have trouble crossing H Street